Standing here with Loosemore, the lady behind this car, the lady behind Jason as mom, the wife behind Neville Loosemore. That must be a handful. And then you're always running around like a mad person at the track organizing everything. How do you do it, Michelle?
No, I don't know how I do it. I don't know. I just do it. The love of the sport.
I don't think I know anyone more passionate than you as a wife, as a driver, as a mother. My gosh, you stand on the grid, you got Neville in front of you, you got Jason behind you. How does that feel?
No, it's hectic having to watch them race. If an incident happens, you're nervous for both of them. But you know what? At the end of the day, they can handle themselves. They race well. So.
And if you're involved in the incident with them, how does that feel?
First and foremost, when I race, I'm not Neville's wife, I'm not Jason's mom, I'm Michelle, the racing driver, and I race for myself. I don't look out for them, I don't watch where they finish after the race, and I go to them and say, listen, where did you finish, how did you do? So it's only when you're on the sideline and you're watching them, then it becomes a bit hair-raising, yeah.
But Michelle, to juggle all this between schoolwork, the school, this workshop, obviously, what's your company's name? Security fencing. Surely you got a lot involved with security fencing yourself.
Yeah, it's tough. It's very tough. I'm not going to lie. It's very tough. The 3 children are busy. You have the Hotrod club. You have the business. You have the tour, and the tour is very important because you just want to do your best for the guys, do the best for the spectators, do the best for the sport. So I'm not going to lie, it's not easy. Some days I have a nervous breakdown and cry my eyes out, and we just get up the next day and off we go again.
No, you're a tough cookie where that's concerned. Do you think showing our fans out there behind the scenes, how people live, what their reactions is when they get out of the cars and all that, do you think this will be good for our spectators out there?
Yes, I do, because the best thing is when you do an autograph session and moms and dads and little kids come and they want a photo of you, and it makes you feel really special. So I think for them to actually see the other side of what their heroes do, or their heroes' families, or how they live, what they do during the day, their hobbies, I think would be very important for them. That's why we do the autograph cards, because you want to make the drivers a household name. You want the people to know and idolize the drivers. So I think this part of it will also just give them a different aspect to everything leading up to race day, what happens after race day, what happens on race nights.
What suggestions would you make to us with our cameras when it's autograph time? I mean, we should maybe give some mileage to the people that comes out to watch you guys, all your spectators. What can you suggest that we can do on race night just to make them also important?
I think is to maybe just go to some of the drivers and have a little kid who's standing there and take not a photo but a video with him, and they're saying hi or thumbs up or something like that, just because they feel special and they are the ones that help us do what we do. Because if it wasn't for the spectators, we wouldn't be able to practice this passion that we do. So it's to involve them in that way. I mean, anybody who sees himself on TV is just going to think this is awesome, especially with Michelle Loosemore.
Yeah, Michelle Loosemore. People that don't know, Michelle Loosemore shouts at me always when I'm working at the track. If I'm COC, she shouts at me, and I'm actually her boss there. She's confused with something. Michelle, what's your feeling for 2019? What do you think for yourself in your car? Just as a driver, you yourself in your car. What's your thoughts there?
I must be honest, I'm excited this year for the A and B split, because it gives me 2 races where I can be Michelle Loosemore. I don't have the fast boys like Rudy, CF, Jason, Neville, Jody, almost all of those guys.
Why do you say Neville so far down the line?
So I'll be able to race my own race because I don't have them on my tail. and I can race with Andries and bump him a bit. And
Tell me
race
explain to the people so that we can know, because the first time we're actually talking about the split. Give us some insight on that.
It's just basically, depending on cars, the top 18 would go into an A group, and then the balance would go into a B group, and we would race the A's on their own and the B's on their own, and then we will all meet in the final.
But point scoring?
Point scoring we have sorted out so that it is even because of the A and the B, but the championship will still stand as an overall, and your pro
okay,
will still stand.
Hold on now. I'm confused. So if I'm in the B group and I win the race, do I get 20 points? And if you're in the A group, you win it, you get 20 points?
No, the points in the B group are a little bit less than the A group.
Okay, obviously because they're the slower cars actually.
Well, it's not to say they're slower. It's not to say they're slower. You also you know what, everybody puts the effort in. So you also want to give the guy who's 21st a chance to actually just shine. So it gives them a chance to maybe win a race or two amongst them. It's not to say that they're slow at all, because I don't think any of us are slow. So it's just giving everybody a fair chance to just have a podium, to just have a finish, to just
okay, I'll be rooting for Jaco van Oudtshoorn. He's not from Oudtshoorn. He is van Oudtshoorn is his surname. And Jaco, you're going to do well this year. I really hope so for you. Michelle, okay, so you thinking about you being in the B group?
Yes.
But
you're not going to be in the A group.
It's wise, because you're not putting yourself under so much pressure. You can enjoy it more than have the pressure of all the maniacs behind you and in front of you.
And I everybody thinks it's because of the slow guys. It's just not. It's just to give everybody a fair chance, because this is what we want to do about the tour, is to just give everyone it's, you know what, at the end of the day, we need to go back to where motor racing is fun. Where we go on the day and we have fun. We're families, we've known each other forever. We need to be able to race and have fun and get off. You can go to Andries de Peer and you can ask him. I shout at him all the time. All the time, because he bumps me all the time. But you know what, at the end of the day, when you climb off the track, you must be able to be friends. You must be able to, we've come so long. And I would like the fun to come back into motorsports. And I want to have fun. And by going into that class, I want to have fun with whoever may be in the second group. That's what I want. That's what I want. And that's what the tour is about. I mean, we take these cars all over the country. It costs us a packet. We don't get paid for it. But at the moment, it's the biggest thing in South Africa. And we need to guard that. We need to not make people despondent. And so I myself wasn't going to race this year because of all the commitments and the running of the tour. And when the group came in, it's just given me that rejuvenation, because I could never compete against the top 15, 16 guys in the country.
So if it's a race on Saturday night and it's your daughter's matric ball, what are you going to do?
We're going racing.
That's so bad, Michelle. That is.
No, you don't understand. My life's a plan. I plan everything, so I know when there's racing and when not. No,
okay, so you plan
everything's
everything.
a plan. Yes, everything's a plan.
Michelle, can I ask you on camera, when are you cooking for me?
No,
I've asked you so many times. I come all this way. I want to taste your food, and you never ever make me food.
Okay,
Michelle.
so I want to know, when do you think I'm going to cook for you? When do you think I've got time?
So are you saying you'll eat takeouts every night?
No, we don't.
We don't.
But like last night we played action cricket, so it was a hurry. Tonight the boys are playing action cricket, so who knows what we can eat. So, yeah.
Michelle, it's really exciting always seeing you in the pits, always trying to organize everyone. I love watching you, just all this pressure behind you, and then you can still get in the car and race. I heard actually in December you done very well in the car. I can't remember who told me, but someone said you done something, they never seen you drive as good as you done in December at the Champ of Champs.
Yes, I know. Someone asked me who was racing my car.
Oh, really? That must have felt good.
You know what? It's my happy place.
Oh, really?
It's my happy place. When I get in this car, I might not be fast, I might be slow, who cares? It's my happy place.
You got a daughter that races as well? Yeah. Tell us more about that.
She's just, what can you say? She just
How
races so well. She's 70. It's Danielle Loosemore. She races a 1660, and she's just amazing to watch. Absolutely. If I had half her talents and half Jason's talents, let's say a quarter of each one's talent, I'd actually be very good.
But it's strange because you gave them half of their talent
No,
and never gave them the
talent
other
doesn't
half.
come from me. It definitely comes from the dad, not from me.
Come on. Yes, like
They've
it.
got my
Come on,
organisation skills. That's about it. But you know what? It's hectic to watch them race, and they're very close as siblings when they race. And then when Jason had his accident, and a week later Bella had her accident, so they're very close in that sense.
Tell me, when they're in an accident, what do you feel like?
No, it's not nice. I mean, it's Jason's accident, I was behind him. Bella's accident, I was on the wall. It's watching her, and you know what? It's the most terrifying thing ever. So it's not nice to know that they're in pain, but one thing us as parents don't do is we tell them, listen, you need to have gloves, helmets, neck brace and all of that, and us ourselves don't wear neck braces. So,
have you ever felt when they're in an accident you want to say to them, no, stop?
I must say, no, I haven't. No, I
So
haven't.
you are diehard.
I think Neville's taught me to be a diehard. I know they can manage themselves and they can get out of a situation. No, maybe not Danielle at this stage, because but she's done pretty well so far. So the challenge we have is the Richards Bay Hotrod Club had a golf built up, a raffle golf, and they raffled it off. And at the champion of champions, Jenna Loosemore won the golf.
Oh my
So
word.
we now have a golf that Jenna Loosemore wants to try and race in the junior
Did
stock
the
fields.
people not say it's rigged?
They did say it. They did
That's
say it's
horrible.
rigged. But the little kid, she had the night before said to her dad, we're going to win the golf. And
really?
we won the golf. So now
Where is it?
it's standing outside. We have to teach her to drive
And
the
it's a
golf, and she
standard.
wants to go to junior stock fields. It's a
Stock
standard.
field.
Standard.
Okay.
So
And
it doesn't
how
get
old is she?
better.
How old is she?
She's 11.
And what age can they start racing?
They can start now, but she's never wanted to because she had a ninja and she stopped racing that, so she's never wanted to. So now we have another challenge. I don't know who's going to teach her to drive.
I've got a grandson who's 2.5 and he wants to drive already.
We've got these quarter midgets here by us, those ones with the big wheels. I don't have one here. That would be perfect for your grandchild.
Oh, you must actually show me what it is.
Perfect. Yeah, love it.
No, but anyway, good luck for 2019. I hope you have fun. And I'm not going to hope for you to win the championship, but I'm really going to hope for you just to have fun. Just have fun and have a
Well,
blast.
I do.
I mean, you've been put through all the stressful things with accidents with your kids, Neville incidents, helping running the whole WOMSA thing. You're on the committee with the Hotrod tour, and surely all that plays a part, a big part in your brain, and like it's like
No, it does.
and you have to learn to channel all these things properly. Yeah.
But you know what? At the end of the day, I just want to say thank you to you, because if it wasn't for people like you who back us, we would not go as far as we're going. The photographers as well, if it wasn't for them, we've got awesome shots. So there are a lot of people behind us and a lot of people involved behind the scenes in that sense. So to everybody there, just thank you for believing in us and thank you for helping us take it forward.
No, you know what? It's all of us doing an effort. We all, myself, I was into the Hotrods, and it's my blood. You always ask me the question, why do you do it? It's in my blood, it's in my veins, When someone's a blue bull like the guys in Pretoria, their blood is blue.
There's no rehab for racing.
Oh, but thank you very much, Michelle, and everything of the best.